Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's challenging level puzzle, and it's called The Fourth Dimension, and it's by Fenners. He's been I've done a decent amount of puzzles recently by him, and he's always had some pretty solid ones that I've tried. Anyways, let's get to the rules. We have normal 9 by 9 Sudoku rules apply, which means fill the entire grid with the digits 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region. In these cases, boxes. We also have, and this is the fourth dimension, I guess, extra region construction. There are 9-cell orthogonally connected extra regions in the grid you must construct, where each digit from 1 through 9 must appear in each extra region. Interesting. So there can be overlap, obviously, but not including the original 9 boxes, you have to construct 9-cell orthogonally connected extra regions with the digits with no repeats in those regions. Interesting. And orthogonally connected regions must be regions that you can go from any cell in that region to any other cell in that region, staying within that region just by going through edges. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for example, this is a valid orthogonally connected region, right? Because if you tried to pick any cell in this region, you can get to any other cell in this region just by staying within the region by crossing edges. If you move this, say over here, this is no longer a valid region because to try to get to this cell, you cannot stay within this region just by crossing edges. You have to cross a corner here. So same here, right? If you tried to connect here, this also is not a valid region because even though you can connect to each other by going through an edge, you cannot connect to the rest of the cells in this region by going through edges while staying in the region. And that's I wish I could come up with a better way of explaining these orthogonally connected regions because they happen a lot, particularly in chaos construction rules. And this is kind of, it's not completely chaos construction because we're given certain constraints already. We just have to be able to find other regions which contain the digits 1 through 9 each. And there are 9-cell Okay. So that's the extra region construction rule, which I've never run into. So it's an interesting rule set. We also have arrows, where digits on the tail of an arrow must sum to the digit in the bulb. I like that way of putting it. Yeah, the tail of an arrow is in the same. Okay. The digits of a tail of an arrow must sum to the digit in the bulb. The tail of an arrow is in the same extra region across its length, but if in a different extra region to its bulb. Okay, so does that mean we have to construct... So does this extra region have to fill the entire grid then? Like we have to have 9... They have to be separate regions from each other then. Obviously not from the 9-cell region, not the designated normal 9-cell regions, which are boxes. But I think they have to be different from each other then. Okay. A digit in the bulb indicates how many cells of its extra regions are in its 3x3 box. So this is kind of chaos construction rules, actually. Right. Okay, so this is chaos construction rules applied on top of a normal Sudoku rule, which is actually very interesting. Actually, that's fascinating. So, in addition to basically the grid being divided into normal Sudoku regions, they also must be divided. I think the way that this should be put is that the entire grid also applies under chaos construction rules, where you ignore the boundaries set by the darkened lines, right? And you also apply chaos construction rules to this, right? Where basically the entire grid, every cell must be part of another extra region, aside from their box that they were previously in. But they can only be part of one extra region, right? They can't be part of two regions at the same time. And that makes a lot more sense, actually. So this is essentially chaos construction rules applied to on top of a normal Sudoku grid. So if you think about it, it's essentially, yeah, it's chaos construction on top of a normal Sudoku grid. So the normal Sudoku grid limits things in one manner, but then you ignore it completely for the chaos construction rules, where basically you need to basically construct regions. You need to where the entire grid, every cell in the grid is part of an extra region and only part of one extra region. It cannot be part of multiple extra regions. Interesting. Where the tail of the arrow is in the same extra region and the bulb is in a different one. So if these are all the same, they are all in the same region, this must be in a different region, right? And the digit in the bulb is the sum of the digits in the tail, but it also indicates how many cells of its extra regions are in its 3x3 box. Okay, so say the rest of this 3x3 box, box 5, were all pink. Then this would have to be 8, right? Because there are 8 pink cells in this cell's 3x3 box, or the circle's 3x3 box. If, say, though, you had, I don't know, only these 2 cells, then this would be 2. But obviously that doesn't work because it's 2. Interesting. So this is chaos construction rules, but you also still have normal Sudoku restrictions involved too. Huh. Fascinating. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so we know these are different regions. Oops. So let's mark them as a border, and we're going to mark the borders as red. We will eventually get this right. There we go. This has to be a separate region. This must be a separate region because these two are the same region. This is a separate region here. This is, well, this is a separate region here. If it goes diagonally, we don't really have a boundary to get. Anyways, this has to be a separate region, so, and then this, so these are separate regions here. This must go down, because to be orthogonally connected, you have to go that way. This is all part of the same region, because the arrow is going to be all part, the tail of the arrow is all part of the same region. So this must be 6 through 9. And remember, the digit in the bulb indicates how many cells of its extra region are in the 3x3 box. So this has to be the sum of 3 unique digits, so it must be at least 6. Well, it cannot be the same as these 3 cells because they're in a different region. So this has to be then exactly 6 because that's the minimum amount left. So these are all part of the same region and is 6. So, okay, let's draw all around the border. This also must be part of that region. So it's here also. This is a different one, so we're going to make that green. So we have 7 here. This must be 1, 2, and 3, which means the remaining digits are 4 through 9. It can't be 6 here. This is 2 digits adding up, so this can't be a 9 here. This is 1, 2, or 3 because those are the only digits remaining. In the light region, right? So this is done as a region here. One of these at least must be medium gray. This could go this way, or this way. We're not sure which. This must be at least 5. It cannot be 9, so this can't be 8 here. This could be 5 through 8, because you'll only have 5 in the region, at least. Okay, so this cannot be the same region as this. If this were the same region as this, the problem is that they would both be the same digit. And you would be in the same box and the same region with the same digits. So this cannot be the same region. We're going to make this pink now then, and this is green. This, well, we don't know. This pink has to extend somewhere. And the green has to extend somewhere. The pink has to get out this way. Because if it tried going here, well, I guess it could go this way. Either way, this one has to be pink here. So since this is pink, this must be pink also. This is at least 3. And it cannot, this will be at most 4. So this must be 1 and 2 or 1 and 3. Either way, 1 has to be here. 3 has to be one of these 3, interestingly enough. So this is part of the same region. If it went this way, it would block the green from ever expanding out. 1, 2, we know this is part of this light region, so this can never be part of this light region either, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be 8, 9, so it cannot be part of the light. So that's the reason why we knew it's a different region. This green, though, has to extend out this way because there's no other way for it. So this must be green. It must go this way because it cannot be part of pink. Therefore, the pink does have to go out this way. And this green must be at least here because it has to be at least 3. If it goes this way, this can never be 5. So this has to be 5 is pink, and that forces that to be pink here. So this is a separate region, this is a separate region, this is a separate region. This must be 3, which forces this to be a 1-2 pair. And this is another region, so this is red. So we don't know if it goes that way. We do know that's a boundary. This can never be green. If it's green, the problem is that it would basically have to extend here, and then the red region would only be 5 at most. So this can never be green. It can never be another color besides red. Green has to extend out here, therefore this is all green. The red also needs to extend out, so it has to go through here. So this is red, which means this is a separate boundary here. We have green as 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5, 6, 7, 8, right? We have, in column 3, the digits 1 through 3. So the rest of the digits cannot be 1 through 3. They must be 4 through 9. Obviously, this can't be 5. This must be the sum of 3 unique digits, so this is 6 through 9 here. This red then must have at least 6 through 9, and it must go through here because there's no other way for it to go. but it cannot be 9, it cannot be 8. Therefore, this is 6 or 7, which requires this to have 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 4, and 1 and 2 both have to be here. This cannot be the sum, cannot be 8 or 9. Could be 7 with 1 and 1. That's, oh, but they're the same region, so that can't be 7. This is 4 or 6. This has to be 6 through 9 again. It can't be 6 because we have to have a 4 at least with it. They both see 3, so that 3 cannot be here. So it's either 1, 2, 4 or 1, 2, 6, which means this is 7 or 9. But these are separate regions, so this can never be 9. So this has to be 7 then. So this is pink. I guess we can make this yellow. These are separate regions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this has to be 4 here, and this is a 1, 2 pair. Which means this can't be 4, this can't be 4, these can't be 4. So this cannot be 3 or 4, because if that's 3 or 4, that would force both of these to be 1, 2, which is not possible. This can't be 7. Pink could go here. Pink is only 2 at most here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has to have 8 and 9 somewhere. It cannot go 8 and 9. It cannot go 8 and 9. Sorry, it can go 8 and 9 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at most, 7, 8, and 9. So these have to be pink. There's no other place for them, really. This could actually be part of light. Or sorry, medium. 1, 2. Cannot be part of light because that can only contain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's actually possible. So this could be light. We don't know though. No, it can't be because it has 7 digits that's part of. So this must all be yellow then. Which means these are borders. These are borders. This has to be pink, so this is a border here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cannot go 9 here. If it goes 9 here, then this becomes green, and this would never be 6 at least. So this cannot be pink. This has to extend further, and then it has to extend here, because again, this has to be 7 at least. So it can only go this way. So this is the entire pink region. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The green region has to have 1 or 2 here. But it could go, it could go this way, or it could go that way, or it could go that way. We don't know. So this is 7 at most. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this has to be red. So this is a separate boundary. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at most, 7, 8, 9. So it doesn't have to extend further. This is done here. The light has to go this way because there's no other place for it. So this is 1, 2, or 3. Because we have 4 through 9 already in the light region. So this is a boundary. The rest of the pink region, well, we need a 3. So there has to be 3 here, which means 3, right? 3 has to be in this pink region. None of these can be 3 because they all see that 3. Therefore, this must be 3, which means this can't be 3. This must be 1, 2, and 4, adding up, which must add up to 7. So this is 7. That means green only has 1 cell within this 3 by 3 box. So it's here. These must be red then. because there's no other way to connect the green with only one cell except there. So we do have an extra green. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need a ninth, so it has to be here. So this is 9. This has 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is done as a region 2. Therefore, this is a region, and it must be part of this region somehow. So we'll make this blue. This is a separate region. It could be yellow. We don't know. No, it can't be yellow. Because this also has to be greater than 6 or greater, right? Because it's a sum of 3 unique digits. So this is orange. All of this could actually be orange. And in fact, one of these has to be orange here. Because if it's not, this would only be 5 digits at most. I guess it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It could actually go there, but then this cell is not orthogonally connected to the rest of the region. So this does have to be orange. So this is orange, which means this is a separate region here. This is a separate region here, but we don't know where. Okay, so this cannot be 7 here. This can't be 7. 3 is one of these two, so the rest of these digits. So 3 has to be one of these 2 digits here, because there's no other place for it in this red region, right? Can't be here, because one of these is 3. The rest of this is 5 through 9. 7 can't be here. 7 can't be here. 7 has to be one of these 2. Yeah, one of these 2, because this can't be 7. This is 5, 6, 8, or 9 also. So 3 must be one of these. 4 has to be one of these 3 also. 4, this can't be 1, 2, or 4, so we're missing 5, 6, 8, or 9, and this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 cannot be here. 5 cannot be either of these. 5 can't be here. So 5 has to be one of these 2 digits here, which means this can never be a 5. These can't be, okay, this is 4 and 1, because those are the only digits remaining that add up to 5. This 1 eliminates 1 here, so this has to be a 1 here, which means this can't be 1. This is 2, this is 1. This can't be 1 because of the light region. We already have a 1. This is 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is not 3, not 1, 2, 4. It could be 5, 6, 8, or 9 here. This is 6 through 9. So, this is still 6 through 9. This is also 6 through 9, and this is also 6 through 9 here. Sorry, this doesn't have to be 6 through 9. This could be 3 through 9. So 7 has to be one of these digits here. 1 has to be one of these digits here. This 5 means this can't be 5. So this is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, but 7 can't be here. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, but this can't be 3 or 6. This can't be 4 or 5. Where is the 4 in this red region? It has to be here. So this is, because it can't be here because this is 1, 2, 4 triplet. Can't be here or here because of the 4s in the column. This can't be 4 here. This can't be 5. These can't be 6 because of the 6 in the column. Therefore, in column 1, where is a 5? It has to be one of these 2 cells, which eliminates 5 in the rest of the light region. one of these two was a 6. So if this is 6, that can't be 6. Otherwise, this is 6, which means either way, this can't be 6 because it sees that. Also, where is the 5 in column 3? It can only be here. So this is 5, which means this can't be 5 here. This can't be 5. 5 must be one of these two because the red needs a 5. And none of these could be 5. Therefore, this can't be 5 anymore. Okay, 1 cannot be here because of the 1 in that column. This becomes a 2-4 pair, which eliminates 2 and 4 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 2, this is 3. If this light, where can the light go to get a 2? It needs a 2 left. It can't be here because of the 2-4 pair in the column. This is 1. So this light must go here and is 2. So that's the extent of that region. This can't be 3 then. Yellow has to go out, and it can go either here or both. But it can't go to any of the circles, right? Because the circle has to be at least 4, and we already have 7 here. Therefore, it must go out to both. These are both yellow, and that's the extent of it. Because those are the only places it can go to, which without getting part of a circle. If these are the same region, they would have to have 4 and 6 in their respective 3x3 boxes, which adds up to 10. So these have to be different regions. That's interesting. So this must be 1 with 6, 8, and 9 as because those are the only digits remaining in box 5, which don't have, which aren't part of the yellow region. But this can't be 1, whereas the 1, it must be here. This is 5, 6, 8, 9, and this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but 6 can't be here because of that 6. This cannot be 7, 8, or 9. It's 4, 5, or 6 is part of the same region. This is 6, 8, or 9. 6, 8, or 9. These digits have to be 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But this can't be 7, 8, or 9. This can't be 7. This has to be orange. If it's some other color, this other color has to go this way or this way and would block the rest. So this is orange no matter what. Same, well, blue could go here. But okay, so if this is another color, blue can only go to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then this would be another color, but the blue would be a 7-cell region. So this has to be blue. We could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need at least 3 more. So it could be 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. So either way, these two are blue. And one of these is blue and the other one's orange. Well, technically, this could go as a different one. This is specifically blue or orange. This could be blue, orange, or some dark color. We don't know. Technically, the orange could go this way, but this is... Can this ever be medium? If this cannot be orange because these are parts of different regions. If this is can this ever be medium? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but then this is a separate region. So no, this can never be medium. Therefore, it can't be orange, it can't be blue, it has to be part of the dark region. So this is dark, which makes this medium. So these are the digits 1 through 5, but 1 can't be here because of this one. This is 5 through 9 here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This matches that digit, which matches that digit. So this has to match that digit then. Because this matches that digit in that region. It must match that one. So this must be 8 or 9. This must be 8 or 9 here. Two in box 5 has to be one of those two. That's fine. 5 cannot be here because of the 5 in the row. The rest of box 2 is 4 through 9. 6 cannot be here. 6 has to be one of these 3. These can't be 7. Therefore, 6 is one of those 3. It's not very helpful. Can this ever be 4? If this was 4, that means that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digits. And if you try to go 8, it would have to be part of this, which is a different region. And these both have to be dark, actually. Because orange would then block it off. So this has to be dark. So this has to be then 5 or 6 here. We're not sure which. And this could be dark. But that's it, right? You have to have 5 digits. This could be dark or medium. The rest are medium then. So the rest are medium. We don't know. This is dark or medium. Can this ever be orange? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this has to be 9 at minimum here. And this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 max here. So this cannot be dark. Dark can go all the way up to here, and that's it. Orange can go, so we have 9 here. This has to be 8 or 9. Orange cannot go, has to go 1 here. And then we tried going, well, it could go that way, I guess. This could be orange. But it's either this, or this. And if it can't go that way. Right, if it goes this way, then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 cells for 2 regions, which needs 18. So that's not possible. So orange cannot go here. Orange could go here, and then orange has to go here, right? So this, I think either way, this is either 8 or 9, right? If orange goes here, the dark has to go out here, but then this has to connect this way, and it can't connect this way if the medium is there. Therefore, this would be 6 there that way. So this has to be 8 or 9 either way. This is 8 or 9 because it's either orange here once or light here once or neither. This orange has to be 7 or 8. cannot be 9. Therefore, 1 has to be one of these digits, which means 1 must be one of these digits here to add up to 7 or 8. Therefore, 1 cannot be here, and 1 cannot be here. So this has to be 2 and 3 or 2 and 4 adding up together, because 1 can't be either of these. 1 has to be one of these two. This must be 1 through 5. 1 can't be here. 4 can't be here. 5 can't be here. 2 is in row 7 or 8 in column 1 and column 4, which means 2 cannot be in the rest of row 7 or 8. So 2 has to be one of these 3 here. So 5 can never be here because 5 would only be with 1 and 2, and obviously this would be 5, 3, and 1 at minimum if 5 were here. Oh, 5 also has to be one of these two digits here, so that's not possible. 8, 9 matches that, 8, 9, which matches that, 8, 9. We have an 8, 9, 8, 9 pair in row 3, which eliminates 8 and 9 in the rest of the row. This can't be 8 or 9. These can't be 8 or 9. This is 5, 6, or 7 here. If this is 8, that forces this to be 9, which forces that to be 8. If this is 7, that means this would be 7 here. So it would have to go here. The dark would have to go here, and this would then have to be 8. So either way, this is 8. So this is 8, this is 9, which forces this to be 9 and that to be 9. So 9 cannot be seen by these. And this can't be 9, this can't be 9, this can't be 9, and this can't be 9. 8 is in this dark region. Either way. 9 cannot be here. This cannot be 9. Where does this 8 eliminates 8 here, so this is 9, which means this can't be 9. 8 has to be one of these two digits, which means 8 can't be here. So 8 has to be one of these 3. Where is the 8 for... Well, actually, never mind. We have it in here. This can't be 6. We need a 1 in this arrow because we need 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 4. So this must be 1, 2, 5 because this can only be 2 or 5. This can't be 2 or 5 then. This is 6, 7, or 8 because it's in the same region. This can't be 1. Where is the 1 in row 2? It must be here. So this is 1. This has to be not 1, 2, 5, or 9. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 are the possibilities. No 7, though. Where's the 9 in box 7? It has to be one of these 3 cells, so this can't be 9 here. Where is the 9 in box 8 then? Can't be any of the pink cells because we have a 9. Can't be any of the green cells because we have a 9. Can't be any of the red cells because the 9 has to be here. Therefore, this must be a 9 for the blue. This can't be 9 anymore, which forces one of these two to be 9. So one of these two here is a 9, and this can't be 9. Therefore, the 9 has to be here. It cannot be blue. It must be orange then, which means this can't be orange for the remaining digit. So this is all blue. One of these is 1. We have a 2 in one of these cells in row to add up to 5 or 6 in columns 7 or 8. This must be 2, 5 in column 7 or 8, which means 2 cannot be in the rest of column 7 or 8. So this can't be 2. This can't be 2. Therefore, this must be 1, 3, and 4 at minimum, because this is 2. And since it's 1, 3, 4 at minimum, that means this is 8 at minimum, but it's 8 at maximum, so this is 8 no matter what. So this is 8, which means these can't be 8. This must match 8 cells, so this must not be dark. It's orange. That's done. This is matching that way. This can't be orange then. This is dark. This 8 means that this cannot be dark. This has to be medium, which forces this to be 5, which means this is not medium. This is dark. And we have the regions now. So this is 5, which means none of these can be 5. 8 cannot be in the dark region anymore. It cannot be 5. It has to match this. These two cells have to be the same. Because we're missing 1, 2, 3, and the only digit remaining is this digit here that we're missing. So it's 4, 7, or 9. Cannot be 9. Therefore, this can't be 9. It's 4, 7. This must be 2 and 3 added together. This is 1, 3, and 4 added together. We have a 3 in column 7 and 8. We have another 3 in column 7 and 8. Therefore, there cannot be a remaining 3 in the rest of the column. 7 or 8, this can't be 3 here. This has to be 5, 6, 7, and 8 remaining. 8 cannot be here, here, or here. Where's the 8 in this blue region? It must be here. So this is 8, which means this can't be 8. We have a 6, 7 pair in the green region, which eliminates 6 and 7 from the rest of the green region. So this is 8. These can't be 8. Therefore, none of these are 8. 8 has to be one of these two cells. And we have a 3, 6, and 9 triplet in the red region, which eliminates 3, 6, and 9 in the rest of the red region. Therefore, this is 5 and 8. That eliminates 5 in the rest of that region. This 7 eliminates 7 here. So this is 6, which makes this 3. This can't be 3. The 3 eliminates 3 here. So this is 1. That means this can't be 1 here. The 6, 9 pair eliminates 6 and 9 in the rest of the row. This can't be 6. This is 7. This can't be 6 or 7, so this is 5. This can't be 5 or 6, so it's 7. This 1 eliminates 1 here, so this is 2, 1. That makes this a 4 and 2. That makes this 3 and 4. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 2 and 3. 2 eliminates 2 here. It's 5 and 2. 5 can't be here. The 6, 7 pair can't be here, so this must be 2. This 8 eliminates 8 here. It's 7, 5, 8, which makes this a 7. This can't be 7, so this is a 3, 6 pair. That eliminates 3 and 6 in the rest of the pink region, so this is 8. The 7 eliminates 11 here, so it's 6, which makes this 9, which makes that 6. This 8 eliminates 8 here and 8 here. This cannot be 6, so this must be 7. This is 3, 4, or 6 here. 5 is eliminated here and here. So this is a 6, 7 pair. The 7 eliminates 7 here, so this is 6, which makes that 7, which eliminates 6 in these two cells. This 3, 4 pair eliminates 3 and 4 in the rest of the orange region, so this is 6, which makes this 5. That leaves us as 3 or 4. The remaining digit in column. This 7 eliminates 7 in the dark region, so this is 4. It also eliminates 7 here, it's 4. These can't be 4 anymore. This 4 eliminates 4 in the column, so this is 3. That makes this 4, which makes that 3. That leaves 5 as the remaining digit in column 9. And in column 8, we have 9. That eliminates 9 here, which makes that 8. This 2 eliminates 2 here. It's 3 and 2. We can't have 5, 8, or 9 here, so this is 7, which means this can't be 7 here. This 5 eliminates 5 here, so that's 8. This is 5. This 3 eliminates 3 here. It's 6 and 3. This 9 eliminates 9 here. It's 6 and 9. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 6, which leaves this as a 4 and this as an 8. Pretty cool, actually. I liked it. I like the combination of, well, I love chaos construction, so that always gives me something that I really enjoy. But it was interesting using that combined with the normal Sudoku rules. And then the chaos construction rule where the arrow must be the same as themselves but different from the bulb, and the bulb be counting the number of same region cells in the 3x3 box it's in. Made things it was very cool, very well constructed. Very interesting rule set, actually, too. Yeah. Flowed very well throughout, and it was just, yeah, very well done. Just a very well set puzzle. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.